Hi, in this tutorial I will explain how to write JUnit test case for servlet post method. If you are not sure how to write a servlet, we have a tutorial available over this channel. I'll give the link in description as well as in I button. First, let's understand what our servlet is doing. We have a form. Basically, we submit that form and we write these form values in a log. We already have this servlet and I have already explained in my previous tutorials. Let's straight away go to the demo part. I will keep explaining the concepts while demo. Okay, we have this servlet, geek resource type servlet. It has get method and post method. Get, I have already explained how to write unit test cases for get in previous tutorial. As part of this, we'll see how you can write for post method. So this post method, what it is doing in getting the values, means the values are submitted to this post, and this method is writing those values in logs. Okay, first let's check how the servlet is working so that you can understand the context. So that's my form, and I'm having a components where this form components, and I'm using in component in actions I'm using this servlet, means I'm calling this servlet using resource. So as soon as I submit this data, this will be written to logs and there will be a response like form submitted. If you check log, the forms is submitted. It's saying first name is this, last name is this, email is this, and password is this. Whatever field we added, there is one additional field. Don't worry, what is that? This is something token which AEM use. Okay, now let's write the unit test for this. First, generate the test class. So I'm using IntelliJ. I'm explaining how you can generate using IntelliJ. If you're using other ID, there is an option available in each ID. You can generate as per your ID. Right click, go to generate and test, generate my class. I need this setup method and I have two methods in this. So it is giving you option to generate a test method for both. For doGet, I have already explained in my last tutorial, so I will be writing only for post. A class will be generated which is under test folder and with exactly same package. So this has been generated now. So first you need to extend, means you have to add a AEM context extension, because we will be using this AEM context, and this context is provide all the required objects we need for test. So use extend with an AEM extension class dot class. Right, now you have added this extension to your class. Now you have to create an object as I explained earlier, AEM context. What class you will be testing, means which class method you will be testing. So we will be testing this geeks resource type servlet method. So let's create the object of this class as well, so that we can call method of this class. So I have created a object of this servlet class. Now call this method dot post, do post. Now you understand it need request and response. So I have already explained in last tutorial how you will get request and response. We will mock those objects, request and response, and we will provide to this method. So you will be seeing here from AEM context we got request and response. I provided a request and response which is needed to this post method. But you must understand this servlet is a resource type servlet. This servlet will be executed when you access a resource, which is the resource type of this servlet. So for this we need a resource as well. So what we can do, we can create a resource here using AEM context. So AEM context provide you functionality to create the objects which is necessary or required for unit at the build time. So let's create a resource. So I have created a resource using AEM context, build and resource. There are a number of methods available to create a resource. You can use as per your need. So I don't need any specific thing. So I'm just added a resource and said like this is my current resource. You can create this inside a method, means suppose if you have get method and post method, so you can add individually, or if you are using it multiple times, so what you can do, you can keep it in this setup method. before each. So this before each annotation method will execute before each test method. Please understand here, you only provided a request, but in actual scenario, request contain the form data. Means when you submit this form, this form will go as part of request. But in this, we only provide a request object which does not have any form data, which this method supposed to print. Okay, so you have to add a dummy data, form data to this request. So here if you see, I added a request, means the data. You can use this request object. Let me do it. So I have added to this request mock request, and I added field name and the field value. The field name is whatever the field name of that form field. So if I show you, let me go to that form, and the first name, if you see the first name is F name, right, and last name is L name. So I'm adding only two fields. All fields are not required. It will test your functionality. So even you can test with the one field. So I have added. So now this request will contain the form data, dummy form data. What form data we supposed to add in request in actual environment. So now you created request and you call that method to post. Now what you supposed to test, means what you supposed to test through assert. So first is response. When form submitted, it will give a response like form submitted. So you can test this like form, if this assert we are expecting this, if this is written, that means it's correct. You can also test this form data. You can check, come here and assert, make a assert and check what is the value of this in request. So that way you can test. So let me write some assert. Now let me run this method. Let's run on the whole class actually. So method is pass. And let me run this with code coverage so that you can understand how many code we have covered through this method. Code coverage. Let me open that class geeks. Now you will see. Let's come to post method. So we have covered everything except this catch. So this try and catch block, how you can test that, how you can write a statement and unit test for this, I will explain in a separate tutorial, because this is a generic topic. I don't want to mix this with this post method unit. So if you see here, now my get method, do get method is showing red, means it is not covered, and it is right because in my new class which I created, I did not write a test method for get. So basically we did not cover this. So by code coverage you can see here what exactly covered and how much it is covered, right? And you will see lines are covered 62%, means 10 lines are covered out of 16. Just for understanding, let me show you by failing one assert. So what I'm doing, I'm adding in request f name is AEM1 and what I'm expecting here is AEM. So my expected value is AEM, but actual value will be written AEM1. So in that case, this assert statement will fail. So let me execute this. So you will see here expected value is AEM and actual value is AEM1. So that way it's failing. So that was just to show you. I hope you understood how to write unit test for post method. Important part is how you add the form data, dummy form data in request. So if you have any question, please do comment. Thank you.